Junkrat,
Hear the hysteria. What's all the noise and commotion?
Junkrat,
Roadhog.
deploy the explosions.
Everybody running for their lives.
That's right, guys. Team Freelo making Tilted Miners run for their lives last game. So hopefully Tilted Miners can turn things around after that first game, because Team Freelo looking like they're on the road for easy domination. Let's update that number, by the way. Team Freelo has won their first match. So we are heading on into map number 2. Map number 2 is Infernal Shrines, the pick of a Team Freelo. They're looking for, the win on their own map. I mean, they took the map from Tomb, which was Tilted's pick, and so if they can do it there, although a lot of people feel the first pick is more valuable because you wind up with 3 picks before the second ban phase. So it's a little bit of a toss-up that even though it might be your map pick, you can actually feel like it's worse for your team if you prefer the first pick anyways over the map pick. Maybe we'll see that change next season of NGS. Let them know your thoughts and feelings on how map picking and banning is done at the moment. So let's jump on in to the actual draft. Once again, I am Akuma. Hopefully you know that, because otherwise you might need to seek a medical professional to find out why you can either read or understand where you are, because that is quite a scary situation. We are in the draft now. We got Stukov as the first ban, Maiev as the second ban, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Malfurion as the pickup or Deckard as the pickup, because this is their style. Take away Stukov, take away Malf, pick up a support, and Blaze is the first pick. It got so much value there. Tithel's Blaze saved the life of Blackout, in part because Tilted Miners actually didn't optimize their stuns correctly. Like I was saying, it looked good, but it didn't actually play out well. If we go and take a look at how long a judgment is, I believe it's like 1.25 seconds. I could be wrong, but that means Dragon's Arrow comes out, the leap comes out, like they were all too close. There should be 3.5 seconds thereabouts for all these stuns. Of course, we didn't see all those stuns. It's 1.5 seconds, 1.5 seconds of stun time, combined with, like I said, the leap, which should be enough to get you really the kill, pretty much in my opinion. Like, you shouldn't necessarily have needed the Dragon's Arrow because of all the damage and all the stuns coming out through. That's 2.75 seconds if they optimized it correctly. So before allowing themselves to get locked out this time around, the pickup of Lucio, and they're opting or deciding that Deckard Cain is not good enough. I don't know if that's really the case, but the problem is more so I feel that it wasn't necessarily the right pick in the right play style for him. And what I mean by that is because they picked Stay a While and Listen, and they were facing a team that was engaging. Stay a While and Listen, your team needed to engage first in order to get value out of it. So I like the bans from both teams. We got the Stukov ban, like I said, first Maya ban, and then a Diablo Interior ban, which is going to put a damper on things. But this is where you pick up Garage. I would love to see them pick up Garage right now, because that would take out the tier 1 tanks. You basically have opted to remove pretty much everything on the table. So Tithel. Okay, Tithel. I will say it correctly instead of Tithel. Sorry about that. Oh my god, get small. There we go. So we got Johanna being picked up. and the Sonya. No Garage. To be fair, this is Infernal Shrines. Johanna is valuable for her clear general, and she can really speed up the shrine clear. Now, the problem with this is that I don't think you need additional shrine clear with Junkrat and Sonya already. There's kind of like this counterintuitive thing, like you have too much clear, and so you're actually clearing them faster than you're able to do things. Meaning that like you sit there, you're cleared, and there's several seconds of time that you're just sitting there with your hands in your pants and not doing anything. Not Oh yeah, not Tithel. Tithel. Yes. Like I said, I will say correct from now on. Tithel. So the Johanna is, like I said, I feel like it's one of those overkill things unless they pick up someone who has absolutely no wave clear at the moment for their final pickup, which is possible. They can pick up the Genji again on Skigum. Skigum like plays a mean Genji. And so the final pickups are going to be Kel'Thas, Asmodin. This is a pretty crazy scenario. They're playing with Blaze as the solo tank, which you almost never see. And they've picked up Asmodin. They're like full damage poke from as far as possible team, it looks like. So I'm not sure if we're going to see Stormbow or if we're going to see the simple geometry to kind of like help Asmodin, poke down everyone. Additionally, they might actually be going Taste for Blood. I can see this working for him because Malfurion is going to struggle with healing Kel'Thas, Asmodin, and potentially Lucio damage output, and if they're dropping bombs from afar. And they do go with the Skigum Genji again. So Junkrat, Johanna, Sonya will be able to clear this pretty easily, clear lanes. So they'll have, I'm assuming, the Sonya for Tithel on the solo lane, facing off against who knows in the solo lane for Tilted Miners. Now, these are very untraditional, and well, not both teams, but Tilted Miners comp is very untraditional, and I'm not sure how it's going to work for them. The Ruktal has big job ahead of him, like the sound barrier to try and handle Skigum. Although, stay a while and listen, as someone pointed out, is a good disengage tool, and is also an excellent tool to prevent Dragon Blade from actually getting value. But we didn't actually see that happen. There's a lot of things that have to work out correctly for stay a while and listen to work. It's kind of like it's easier to use Stage Dive than Mosh Pit. So it's really the same ability when you get down to it to some degree or other. So we're going to have Richard Gere on the Malfurion, Blackout on the Junkrat, Skigum on the Genji. We got Hollis on the Johanna, Tithel on the Sonya, and that is going to be Team Freelo. On the other side, we have I Just Fizzed on the Blaze, Aeko once again, the Hanzo, Ruktal on the Lucio, Rolf on the Kel'Thas, and Jace on the Asmodin. So let's see what we got here. We are getting I'm very disappointing. A Sieging Wrath. I was hoping for, Taste for Blood. I really feel like they should have gone Taste for Blood with this comp. If you're going to go something, ridiculous, like this style of full-on poke, just go fully with it. Skigum coming on in deep for I Just Fizz. There they go, but there's the counter kill. Skigum he's not going to escape. Aiko getting the counter kill. For a second there, I thought we were going to see, you know, the kill not be confirmed there by Skigum. Very ballsy to go that far in for it. So we're going to have hold your ground here. Agile dismount, nature swiftness, put some English on it, war paint. On the opposing side, we're going to have adrenaline, target practice, sieging wrath, accelerando, and finally mana addict. So we're going to look at that, you know, sieging. Oh, Skigum going on in. Got that protected, by the way, but not going to get too much more out of that. So Rolf going to be playing it nice and safe with that mana addict. Aiko going with the target practice, which is interesting. Once again, so they really are going for kind of like this backline, dropping all the DPS, and Junkrat Blackout is caught out, but he does have the mine. Rukto coming on in, and he's going to pick it up the kill. Richard Gere taking a ton of damage, and the counter kill from Skigum onto the Lucio, and that is now a 2-for-1. Jace, do you got a bomb to drop, baby? He does not have any bombs to drop. Oh, looking for it, not going to get it. So we got ourselves a little bit of a game right now. Sieging Wrath at 11 already. We got the Army of Hell. We got Explosive Arrows. We got the Adhesive Petroleum. Also got Sins Exposed. There's another bomb. Not going to do much there. Sins Exposed. The Shuriken Mastery. The Vengeful Roots. Bonzer hits. Whoa, this is really crazy. And Battle Rage. So what they're looking to do, it seems like, is they realize the team comp of Tilted Miners comp is all right. We're gonna wait a second for him. He's gonna be resetting. We're gonna have to start the countdown, so in 10 minutes from now he needs to get back. So the comp of Tilted Miners is all about, you know, dropping bombs. They're going to drop some motherfucking Genki Damas onto the heads of Team Freelo, because we got Jace, you know, actually even better Dragon Ball Z reference, since we got the Ginyu squad in tow here, it looks like. So the thing is that if he is too far away, he won't be able to drop his Qs, and no one will be able to drop the abilities. So we'll see if it makes sense long run. I'm kind of understand maybe why he's picking it up. You know, knocking people away 30% further, you can also drop people into your base significantly easier. But that means your long-term DPS is going to be significantly less. I mean significantly less. So without that extra damage, I'm a little concerned about how, like, what will happen long-term in the game. Because they'll need to hit people over into their walls to really make, you know, Bonzer hits bonkers. Now, the big deal is, well, nothing else is really happening. This will be the first objective that's going to be, you know, ultra important. One thing that's interesting, he picked up Army of Hell here. He doesn't have the extra healing, so I feel like what they're trying to do is also D one of the lanes. D a wave, Army of Hell, get your Demon Warriors out as, you know, getting extra damage, push the lanes in the meantime to try and essentially put pressure in multiple places. You can queue the skeletons to try and pick up the skeletons. You know, in the meantime, you can D the wave to push it, and then get your warriors out there. You know, doing some work for Asmodin. Now, we only have a 2 right now. we should be back in this very shortly. Just waiting for their team to be here. All right, let's hop on back in, make sure both teams are ready. All right, so we are seeing once again explosive arrows and the target practice. I'm not sure which would have been better here. Simple geometry is okay. The problem is you need the piercing arrows to make it really worthwhile on this map, in my opinion. You're playing it for a little bit of the later game. Jace is almost out of mana. Should be able to tap it up. Skigun coming on in for Ayako. Not going to really matter too much here. And this is really where I think this game's going to see whether or not it works. They're pushing it on in. He really needs to top lane instead of like bot lane where they can clear this. Ayako getting bullied out by Skigum, but Skigum taking damage in tow as well. So they're going to have to go back, tapping it up. They have to deal with this siege camp. And like I said, this is kind of awkward to me to be using the D down there. Oh, Skigum coming on in. He's not going to get anything, but I just fizzed all over Richard Gere's face. The bomb from Jace not going to connect with anyone. And Tythel coming on in, spinning to win on top of 1-2 members of Tilted Miners. And that is going to be first 2 kills of this, objective. And fortunately, this is not working out the way I'd expect. The bomb from Jace is going to be good. Not going to connect at all as Skigum just mounts on up and walks away. So, big lane, big push top, no deed top. Oh, Asmodee getting smacked around by John Cena. Some do action going on. But he's not going to, finish him off there. So, they're getting a lot here, actually. They take down the front wall. Skigum coming on in, going to get booped away, but it's not going to be enough because they finish him off. Jace is next up on the list, rooted in place. That's 2 kills, looking for a third. There's the knockback. Beautiful job from Blackout, and it doesn't matter because Skigum comes on in with the E and say goodbye to 3 members of Tilted Miners. I gotta say, they're definitely, burying the Tilted Miners in their mind. At this point, there's a cave-in, and I don't think Tilted Miners are going to be getting out of it at any point so far, because this is going to be a 10 versus 7 situation. 2.5 levels down, heroics being picked up. We got the camp invade. Great job from, Team Freelo. Use your advantage to your advantage. Skigum looking for it. They're going to be able to bully him away. We have 4 knockbacks. There's the 5th, and we're almost done with this. Fist has nowhere to go. Tythel looking for, but Malfurion will be going down despite the 10 advantage. Tranquility never used. Skigum looking for it. There's the Dragon Blade. The leap on in from Tythel, helping to secure it, but they lose the Junkrat simultaneously. Ayako has nowhere to go. There's the leap, but they pick up Jace. The Q on in from him is not going to matter. Oh, Ayako sticking his neck out, getting guillotined it. And, I gotta say, Team Freelo looking like the angry Russian Revolution there. So, 11-9 right now. The Russian Revolution is not going to tolerate any of these, capitalist pigs. And Team Freelo is not going to tolerate Tilted Miners getting kills on them. This is a 12-4 kill game. Saging Wrath is at 29, about to be picked up. We had that target practice completed. Shuriken Mastery is about half, only 2 stacks here. Exactly half where the bonds are hits. Well, yeah, we got the Blessed Momentum. We have the perfect defense, the Nature's Cure, Tricky Shuffles of the Poison Spear. On the other side, we had Incinerator Gauntlets, Dragon Hungers, Infernal Globe, the Sonic Amplifier, and we get the Burned Flesh as well. Additionally, we almost have this almost completed halfway. Blessed Chill being used. Skigum coming on in, locking him down behind the gate. And it doesn't even matter. Nowhere is safe for Tilted Miners because with Skigum there, no wall is impassable. So, impassable walls cannot stop a Genji. And so they're going to pick up on this camp, be able to start pushing it on in. Blackout bottom, keeping this pushed on in. I don't see any. They're going to clear this up mid. They're going to rotate top. Everyone will be back up. It'll be a 10 versus 13 scenario, not the worst. 13s are being picked up right now. We got the Mystical Spear, Ice Block, the Holy Fury, the Shingon. We got the Ripper Air. And now this is the 13%. Hala's going deep on it. Going to get a big pull. Bunker being used. Zoning on out. The concussion mine onto Rolf. And there they go. Skigum coming on in. is trying his best to keep him up. But it's not going to matter. Dragon Arrow has come out as well. Slicing and dicing. Skigum's time to shine. As we're making some sushi out of miners tonight. And Jace is now rooted in there. They're going to keep running on through the concussion mine, sending him to another dimension, and we got 5 members down. We're going to take a look at this again. If it actually picks up the right replay, it did not. So, okay, we're going to transition back. And for whatever reason, it didn't pick that up. We'll just have to catch that in the replays. Hopefully, I'm hoping it picked that up. And I don't think it did. Oh, I'm so disappointed. So disappointed that we missed that. Replay system, thanks OBS, is being highly buggy. God damn, somehow the replays are not working 100% today. So, 14-11, 18-4 kills. Team Freelo looking for that free win because this is looking easy peasy right now. There's even no wall to stop them at this point. This is really, really scary for them. They have all their heroics up. Very shortly, Dragon Blade going to come up. The alley-oop, there they go. Say goodbye to 1, 2, and 3 potentially. There's the bunker being used. Hall is taking a lot of damage, but John Cena is there ready for the alley-oop. Rolf has to be careful because John Cena is ready to leap. There they go. They get the kill onto Rolf. That is 3 kills. is going to be number 4. And, you know, John Cena dudes them all the way back to their minds. And this could be potentially game if they want to get very aggressive. This is 16 versus 12. I mean, Blackout sending himself straight to the Bruiser camp. And this is really bad news for Tilted Miners. So, we have a huge wave bottom that's pushing on in. They should get 1 tower at least. Sonya's going to be going down there to deal with it. They get that. They may not even get it. It's looking like they'll maybe. And they don't even get that 1 tower. This is bad. They're down significantly. They really need to get XP. And this draft is not working for them at all. We got the Health Forged Armor here. Okay. So there we go. Jace dropping some bombs on in there. And we also have the frag grenade. Skigum coming on in. Rolf is in left field. And Skigum is going to slice him apart. Aeko has nowhere to go as well. Russell has nowhere to go either. And that's going to be 3 easy peasy kills. But Skigum does go down regardless. So, 17-14 at this point. This is a huge lead. So one thing to note is that I like the endless nades much more than the spread volley, but spread volley if they don't even make it to 20, is probably better just because of all the extra bursts, and it helps Skigum actually tear through him with the Dragon's Blade. So we have 9 stacks on the Vengeful Roots. That Shuriken Mastery has been completed. We still don't have a completion on Mana Addict. Unfortunately, they really needed that completed by now. So if you're Tilted Miners, the only way to get back into this game is to actually get a Bush Gang or make it to 16 before the next objective. But it's not going to matter if you just get absolutely CC chained out of your mind. But Skigum will be going down. Hollis looking for one more. There's the pull. Rib Tire's been used. It's not going to get much more. And it's going to be a 1-for-1. This is actually better than they could have hoped for on the side of Tilted Miners. So Shrine is going to be active. Dragon Blade is going to be up. But they have a no Skigum ready to go for this. They don't have, Kel'Thas either, but that's okay. Taking a look at the 16s that are going to be hit, they're going to have Kel'Thas up about 16 seconds earlier. However, Blackout is in tow, and they really need it. They need to get up here and contest this. They can't be sitting down here. Like, Aeko needs to just leave this guy alone and go. They need the extra time to start getting the poke in. And you can see it's a 10 versus 2 scenario. Aeko's going to be up here when it's about 20 at this point. Jace looking for dropping some bombs. He needs the vision. Hits Blackout. And that is it. So it's 21-2 right now. 16's picked up. We have the Piercing Arrows, the Thermal Protection, the Battleborn, the Bring It Together, and finally, Fury of the Sunwell. Not the Furries, but the Fury. So this is 16 and 28. They need to fully commit to a fight, but they're not a full fight comp. There's a huge pull in. The leap on in as well. Dragon's Arrow going to connect with 3, but they're going to get themselves Russell. And I just Fizz looking like he's going to be next up as well, because Asmodin's down. Rolf is down. And that is going to be 3 kills. And this is going to be GG. So taking a look at this replay. I think we actually have the replay this time. Yeah, we got the replay this time. We're going to see, they are low in the objective because they aren't rotating in time. Because they don't rotate in time with their poke comp with Jace, they don't get enough poke in before they fully commit to this team fight. And you can see Skigum, slicing on through them, getting themselves an easy 2-0. This game was even more brutal than the first. 31 kills to 7. So, taking a look, we had 42.7k, 42.7k, and 41.6k. They're doing the damage, but they're not doing the things to win the games. They're doing the damages. The damages are happening, but the damages is not enough, because when you're getting out-healed 30k, 35k, when you're doing the damages, but your healer is getting out-healed by almost 35k, it doesn't matter. I mean, my God, like, Richard Gere outputting so much more healing and extra damage. It also helps when you're, significantly ahead in levels. XP wise though, Hythel, we have a Junkrat, and Blackout and Hollis all getting significantly more DPS than everyone on the side of Tilted Miners, which is to be expected. That's the level difference, and yeah, I mean, we're seeing Skigum feeds and chat, and Skigum, please report Genji AFK feeding. He had 3 deaths. Clearly, he was the problem that game. He contributed to nearly 50% of the deaths for his team. Yeah, that's definitely feeding, baby. But we had Rucktel taking 8 deaths there. That's way too many, especially for someone who can speed on out as Lucio. Let's see if he had Accelerando. He had Accelerando too, so he has that extra, movement speed to be able to get on out of there. So unfortunately, Tilted Miners, not going to matter too much. I'm going to get these guys in here for the interview. Sit on tight as I get them in. It's going to be just a second as, you know, to get them in.